Four of them approaching steadily. They're off for the Betfair Chase for the first Grade 1 of the winter. Scheduled to take 19 fences along the way. Protektorat on the right and Bravemansgame are the leading half of the field over the first fence to Royale Pagaille and Corach Rambler, and now 2 circuits of the Haydock chase course ahead of them and a long run to the second, and now Daryl Jacob takes Bravemansgame through to head last year's winner Protektorat, with Royale Pagaille in the hands of Charlie Deutsch tracking those two, and Corach Rambler held up in customary fashion by Derek Fox, who knows the national winner so well. Bravemansgame then setting out to make this a decent test in the conditions, and he takes them along at around about the 28-mile-an-hour mark as they make the extended run between the first 2 fences. His 4-strong field winners between them are 27 of their 77 racecourse appearances under rules, and just shy of £2 million in win and place prize money. Here's the second, Bravemansgame, jumping soundly, and likewise his 3 rivals, Protektorat on the near side, Royale Pagaille towards the far side, and then Corach Rambler. On to fence 3. Bravemansgame spies it some way off, pricks his ears, puts himself right, joined by Protektorat, who's going with his usual enthusiasm. Royale Pagaille racing close to the pace, and Corach Rambler settled last of the quartet. Bravemansgame stood off that one, jumped it well, forced an error really from Royale Pagaille, who got close to it, and now already moving on sharply to the 4th. Bravemansgame and Daryl Jacob. Again, he jumps well. Protektorat just left a trailing leg there. They head on now towards the open ditch at the end of the back straight. Completed almost 3/4 of a mile now. Bravemansgame big and bold, Protektorat much better, and then Royale Pagaille and Corach Rambler. So into the far turn they go, and now another lengthy gallop on the flat before they have to leave the ground again. It's a fairly even pace at the moment, 28-29 miles an hour, as Protektorat just shades the lead over Bravemansgame. He led him to the first. Harry Skelton took a lead from Daryl Jacob down the back straight, but Protektorat has gone on once more. They enter the last 2 miles. Royale Pagaille close up in third, and a little break to Corach Rambler. Approaching fence 7. Protektorat, good, as are the other 3. And now they close in on another open ditch. Protektorat to Bravemansgame. Royale Pagaille chasing a 4th win here at Haydock, waiting in behind the leading pair. Protektorat just had to put himself right there in the air. The stride wasn't quite there, but he was quite clever. He got himself from one side to the other. This fence brings them to the end of a circuit in the Betfair Chase. Protektorat stood off that, gave it plenty of air. Bravemansgame slicker. Royale Pagaille and Corach Rambler 3rd and 4th, and they've completed a circuit, and now they're approaching fence 10. Protektorat over Bravemansgame. Royale Pagaille couple lengths away, and Corach Rambler remains last of the quartet. So aside from Protektorat and Bravemansgame exchanging positions a couple of times in the race, very little has changed. Royale Pagaille made an early mistake, but his jumping has improved as the race has gone on. Corach Rambler remains last of the quartet. They've gone through halfway in the Betfair Chase, nudging 30 miles an hour at the moment, just over 15 seconds for the last furlong. And it is last year's winner, 6-time career winner Protektorat, who leads the 9-time winner Bravemansgame, seeking to give the champion trainer a 7th Betfair Chase success, and jockey Daryl Jacob a 4th. Royale Pagaille under Charlie Deutsch. Royale Pagaille a 5-time winner, 3 of those victories around here. And then the national winner Corach Rambler under Derek Fox. First down the back, Protektorat bold there, a bit quicker through the air than both Bravemansgame and Royale Pagaille. Corach Rambler remains in touch, if just a little adrift. Pressing on towards fence 12. Protektorat stood off that, winged it. Came alongside Bravemansgame. Royale Pagaille on the far side making a line of 3. Corach Rambler a little off them still. Middle one down the back, little separating the trio. And each of them a bit quicker through the air than Corach Rambler. Inside the final mile now. Got 6 to jump. Royale Pagaille is putting it up to Bravemansgame and Protektorat. And they were covered by a couple of lengths on landing there over Corach Rambler, who's just being kidded and coaxed along by Derek Fox to stay in touch. And Royale Pagaille just opened this race up a little bit here. Harry Skelton has reined back Protektorat, who lingered in the air there over the open ditch. And Bravemansgame and Royale Pagaille now move on towards the turn out of the back straight together, with Protektorat suddenly 4 lengths down. And Corach Rambler is right on his tail. They've got well over half a mile to cover. 4 fences left to jump in the Betfair Chase. Royale Pagaille with Bravemansgame right around the inside, and these two are breaking away now from Protektorat, who's being left behind, and Corach Rambler is outpaced. Into the straight they come, 30 miles an hour. On down towards the 4th last. Royale Pagaille on the near side, being asked for more. Daryl Jacobs sitting quietly, holding Bravemansgame together. Only a length between them on landing. They've drawn right away from Corach Rambler, who's moved into 3rd. A disappointing run from Protektorat. He's well held. There'll be no repeat success for him. Royale Pagaille leading Bravemansgame at the last ditch. Still a length between them. Corach Rambler in 3rd is 10 lengths away, keeping on determinedly under pressure. 2 to go in the Betfair Chase. Jacob now switches Bravemansgame, shakes him up. Royale Pagaille in front, low, but he led by 2 lengths. Now Jacob is galvanising Bravemansgame. It's a gladiatorial battle down towards the last. Corach Rambler in 3rd is still staying on. Royale Pagaille 2 lengths ahead at the last. Spring heels came out of Deutsch's hands. Bravemansgame is chasing, but he's surely chasing shadows now. Corach Rambler is back in 3rd, and at the track that he's made his own, Royale Pagaille gets his biggest success yet, and Venetia Williams is the first female trainer to win the Betfair Chase. Charlie Deutsch punches the air.